Hi, it's Pastor Andy, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, a day late, a happy Black Friday. Hopefully it's not too black for you. Although many would say in this year of 2020 that black is the best color for that. But, you know, I'm still thankful. I still have a lot of hope. I still have a lot of purpose. I still have a lot of things that I would like to accomplish. And so this week, as we talk about Sunday in our Friday preview today, I'm going to begin to focus a little bit on a direction for our church. And I want to do that today by setting up this Sunday's message a little bit, which is going to be from Ephesians chapter 4, verses 11 through 16. Some of you will be very, very familiar with verses such as like 12 and 13 particularly, which are a part of our equip portion of our mission statement. But I want to ask this question. What is the body? Now, apart from the context of the church, you're looking at my face, which is a part of my body. So, a body is a collection of bones and skin and blood vessels and organs and all these kinds of things that are meant to all function together in order for what we call the body to function properly. And function properly will do a lot of different things. Children play, and as adults we forget to play sometimes. I know I'm guilty of that. But we work, we serve, we do all kinds of things with this body. But then if we do bring it into the church, because of course the Bible calls the body, calls the church the body of Christ. And we did a full series on that almost the entire year from January through into November of 2019 on the body of Christ. And we looked at the various systems related to the body and how those can be, the church could be thought of as certain parts of the systems, or parts of the church could be various parts of our human body as well. But the church was designed by God. It is still being built by Jesus. Remember in Matthew 16, Jesus says, I will build my church. It is still being built to this day, and that body is meant to function. That body is meant to serve. And so when Paul in Ephesians chapter 4 talks about the church being healthy and even the idea of growing, well, he doesn't say it's the responsibility of the hands or the head or whatever. And of course, a more famous passage about the body parts in that regard would be 1 Corinthians 12, where he compares, where he talks about the hand and the eye and the ear and all these things. And the eye can't say to the ear, I don't need you, and vice versa. But in Ephesians 4, he says that if the body works together, then growth can happen. Now, that is not a promise that the church will grow physically, but it should make growth healthy within the church, and a church that is growing healthily inwardly should grow healthily outwardly as well, meaning new people would come. So the question I would ask you individually, is your body functioning properly? And as we age, that becomes more challenging. But even if your body isn't functioning the way you would like for it to function, or the way it perhaps used to function, and mine certainly doesn't, is your body serving? More importantly, a bigger question is our body serving? That's really what this message is about this week, is that it takes all of us. And that if there is a restructuring that needs to take place, then we need to look at what it means to restructure, because we all have a part. It is not about the pastor. It is not about the deacons. It is about every one of us doing our part. And some parts are smaller. Some parts are bigger. But if not everybody is doing their part, then, well, we can't be healthy. And if we can't be healthy, we can't function. And if we can't function, well, then we're not really a church. Or at least we're not His church. So I hope you will join me on Sunday as I talk about what it means to be the body and begin to set a thought process in motion for reevaluating some things about our church, about Fairfax Baptist Church, and how we might move forward into the future.